Good morning. New in selected theaters and streaming online is the psychological thriller Jane.
Did you see what Jane just posted?
How the hell could it have possibly been reactivated?
Did this girl frame her teacher?
Who's behind Jane?
I thought you wrote that.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
I know it wasn't me.
It has come to my attention that someone was manipulating a former student's internet account.
In the film, seemingly perfect high school senior Olivia struggles with grief from the recent loss of a friend and experiences a series of increasingly frightening panic attacks. But as her life spins out of control, she is forced to confront and ultimately embrace her darkest impulses. I chatted with director Sabrina Yaglom.
You know, if people just enjoy it for a thriller, that's great. But personally, I've always hoped people, it helps open up conversations a little bit about anxiety and social media. You know, it's obviously not a film grounded in hard in reality, but there are pieces of it that come from real life, that come from the internal pressures I know we've all felt, especially at that age. So I've had a lot of people share with me their experience with anxiety, their experience of feeling pressure, their relationship to social media. So I hope that it continues those conversations.
Jane is an entertaining and well-paced thriller, well worth your time to check out. Again, it's playing in selected theaters and streaming online. It gets a B and is rated R. In selected theaters, Tandy Newton stars in the action thriller God's Country.
Did they threaten you at all?
Not overtly, but I have definitely been made to feel threatened.
Where are you from originally?
New Orleans. I teach at the university.
Out here, things are a little different. Most folks, they handle this sort of thing amongst themselves.
I guess I'm not most folks.
When a college professor confronts two hunters she catches trespassing on her property, she's drawn into an escalating battle of wills with catastrophic consequences. I chatted with the film's director, Julian Higgins.
What we try to do here is trust that the audience will be engaged by our story, and we're talking about a lot of things that are extremely important to us, but we're not trying to tell you what to think about them. And I hope that the movie challenges people and makes them ask questions in different ways than they have before. We really would love for people to come away from this thinking in new ways. I hope that's what happens.
God's Country is a modern Western, with the main character taking the law into her hands. The film is disjointed and the script offers so many convenient subplots, it's almost laughable. Again, God's Country is playing in selected theaters and gets a D. It's rated R. Streaming exclusively on Netflix is the legal drama Partner Track.
Being on the partner track is how you find out who you really are. It's cutthroat, and I'm so close.
You had worked nonstop for 6 years. It's in the back.
Do you really think you can start dating New York's most eligible trust fund without anyone noticing?
The new series centers around an idealistic young lawyer struggling with her moral compass as she fights to become a partner at an elite New York City law firm. I chatted with series star Arden Chow.
I think the audience will be surprised. I think we have a bit more to offer than they're expecting. I think the show is really rich and deep in ways that are surprising, but at the same time, it's a fun show. I feel like it's an easy breezy fun watch, and you'll be surprised.
Partner Track is an all too familiar story about trying to climb the corporate ladder and what's given up along the way. Again, Partner Track is streaming on Netflix and gets a C. It's rated TVMA. I've teamed up with Fandango to give away a few passes to see How They Run. For more info, just log on to my webpage and follow the prompts. For ABC4, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.